everyone. So today we're going to be using Choices360.com to take a little quiz that's going to tell you about things you might be interested in as a career based on your current interests. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to navigate to Choices360.com. The link is also going to be provided for you in your Schoology account. You should be able to click on that, and it will pop you up to this screen. So you see it says sign in here. You don't have a username or anything yet for this program. So go ahead and go down here to where it says create an account. Create an account. It'll take a second. It's going to ask you for an activation code. Our activation code is the same for everyone. It is capital TX, like the abbreviation for Texas, 01156, and you can click submit. And it's going to ask you a bunch of questions here. It says, what is your role? You are a middle school or junior high student. You're going to type in your name. You don't have to put in your middle name unless you want to. Your date of birth. I'm changing the year on mine so that it thinks I'm a middle school student. It'll ask you for your school. You type in Jordan, you'll see it says Jack C. Jordan Middle School, and the year of your high school graduation. Your graduation year is 2025. You see it says you are currently an 8th grade student, so you're picking that. You don't have to put a cell phone number in. If you put a cell phone number in, it can help you get your password. If you forget your password, it'll send you a text message, so you can, or don't have to. You do need to use your school email, so no personal emails here for your account. It's going to tell me I already have an account because I do, but that's okay. Yours should not say that you have an account already. If it does, you may have done this in FCS with Miss Miller last year, or I'm not sure if she's done it already this year. If that is the case, you should be able to sign in. But for most of us, you will need to make a new account. So once you've put in your email address, and yours won't say this, you need to make up, you need to put your username. So your username is going to be your first initial, your whole last name, and then the year you were born. The last 2 numbers of the year you were born. Then you're going to use a password. I recommend using your 4x4 as your password so that you can remember it. So whatever your 4x4 is, I'm just going to type in a password. And you're going to have a security question. So this again is in case you need to recover your password. You can pick any of these that you think that you will have an answer that will always be the same to. So maybe like your cousin's first name, that's not going to change. Your grandma's first name, that's not going to change. Some of these like favorites you might change, and so you might get confused. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to do the city that I was born. Because that's also not going to change. So these are optional questions. You don't have to answer them. We're just going to not answer them for right now. You don't need to import a portfolio account. You just need to click here where it says I have read and agreed the privacy policy and the terms of use of the site, and click submit. Mine's not going to let me submit because I already have an account. So let me go sign into my account and I will show you what it looks like. Okay, so when you have logged into your account, you'll see your name up here and it'll pop up with this screen here. You are going to come here and click on this yellow box with the little magnifying glass, it says Explore Careers. You are going to click on, okay, so I lied. You're actually going to click on the orange box here, the Learn About Yourself. And then you see there's a bunch of like surveys here. We're going to go to this survey. Yours will still have the pencil next to it that says Career Cluster. So I've taken this survey before, obviously. So I'm going to click on Start Over, but yours will say Start. And then there are several series of questions here. You're going to read all of the answers and you're going to check the ones that you are interested in right now or able to do right now, or you think you want to do in the future. So you can check as many as you want. There's no limit. There are 4 pages of this. And then these are personality traits, so things that you think describe you as a person. There's 2 pages of that. Again, you can check as many as you want. Subjects that you're interested in, either that you're like currently taking that you like, or that when you read them you think they sound interesting, like something you would want to do. And then it will say, see your top clusters. So I've already taken this, so let me go back to my career cluster survey. And I'm going to look at my results from last year. So this is what's going to pop up when you finish. So you'll have a cluster of careers. That is your top cluster. You might have a couple if yours were equal. You can see mine is hospitality and tourism. So I'm going to click on hospitality and tourism. And then it gives me some information here that I can read about what that means, like what is hospitality, what is tourism. But then after I read this, I'm going to go over here to where it says careers. So here on careers, you can see all of the careers that fall under this category, a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm going to look at them, and if I have no idea what something is, like, let's look, what's something that I don't know what it is? Maybe I don't know what an equestrian is. I can click on this and it'll tell me what an equestrian does. So an equestrian looks like is somebody who rides horses for a living in competitions. So if that's interesting to me, and that's something I want to do, maybe I would look at that. I'm going to hit the back button here and look. I'm going to read through as many of these, or maybe I know what some of them are and they're like, yes, that's what I want to do. You're going to choose 3 of them to go in your exit ticket today. On your exit ticket, you're going to tell me your cluster. So like mine is hospitality and tourism. So that would be what I'd put in my cluster. And I'm going to pick 3 of these that I'm actually interested in. You are going to be doing a whole project about one of the 3 that you are picking. So make sure that they are things that you are actually potentially interested in doing as a career.